Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I want to work on these wreath rails that I picked up last week at Dollar Tree. I got this one here that has the XOXO on it, and yeah, they're just called wreath rails. And I have never seen these before at Dollar Tree, so these are going to be fun. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Well, mainly because I haven't found these at Dollar Tree. And then I have this one here with the truck with the little hearts on the top. So we're going to paint these guys up. You're going to need some mesh. I'm just going to use some of the Dollar Tree mesh. You can use whatever you want. I mean, like Michael's or Hobby Lobby's much better quality. This stuff is kind of a pain to work with. But since I have a bunch of it, I'm going to use this up. But this is the 6 inches and by 5 yards. So they're 6 inches wide. And we are going to cut these out at 9 inches long. So we'll get to that after we get this painted, because I want to get these done so they can dry. And then you're going to need some pipe cleaners. I have some of these red ones here from Dollar Tree. And then we're going to get out some decorations, maybe some ribbon and stuff to add to this too. And yeah, so the first thing I want to do is paint them. I'm going to use some of this crimson chalk paint. This is the Waverly. It doesn't matter which brand. Waverly Home Decor, Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. I really don't see any difference. I like them both. So I'm going to be using the pink in the Home Decor chalk paint. And that is the Prominent Pink, my favorite color for Valentine's. I love that pink. And then I'm going to use some of this just white chalk paint. You can use Waverly, you can use whatever you want, or you could use acrylic paint if you really want to. This stuff just covers so much better. So anyway, the first thing I did with these little guys was I just kind of took a pencil and kind of drew around where I think the wheel would go. Hopefully I got them somewhat even. And then I just kind of drew little lines where I want the separation to be. So when I go to paint, I don't paint too far over or whatever. So I did that on here. And then I did that on here too, just to, you know, define where the, where I want the lines to go and what color and where I want them. So I did that. Oops, sorry, I just banged the microphone. And then I just, you know, drew a line around the bottom. And I did the same thing for all the letters, just to kind of separate them, just for me to know where to stop painting one color and start with the next one. All right, let me get this tag off of here. I'm not going to paint the whole thing on camera because it's going to take me a while to get these painted up. Now, if you wanted to use these like outdoors, I would really recommend getting 2 of them and then just gluing them together to make them a lot thicker and a lot more sturdy. But I'm just going to use these in the house, so it, you know, it's not that big a deal. But if you do want to make them a lot thicker and more sturdy, just get 2 and some wood glue and just glue them together, and then you'll have yourself a nice sturdy piece. But we're just going to work with 1 here. Let me move this because I'll end up getting paint on that one. All right, for the XOXO, what did I decide? I think I am going to do them in, let's see, the truck is going to be red, and I want the things up there to be pink and white. So maybe I'll do this one in red and white. So I'm going to do the X's in red. I'll do the O's in white. And then I'll probably end up painting the rail part. I think I'll paint that red too. But I'm just going to give you an idea here real quick of what I'm going to be doing here. And then I'll finish doing that off camera. So these little guys here, I can go where I started and made my little mark there, so I know that this is where my little X is going to end. And then those are just going to be red. This red covers real good. I don't even know if I'm going to need to do 2 coats on here. And depending on where you hang it, you know, you're going to want to paint the back too. I don't usually, because I usually have these hanging up against the wall. So it really doesn't make much difference if you paint it or not. But like if you're going to hang it on a window or something, you're definitely going to want to paint the back too. So let's just get this X painted up here real quick. And try... Well, actually, I don't even need to be that careful down there because the railing's going to be red. It's the O's I'm going to have to be more careful with. Yeah, see how nice that red covers? Just 1 coat. That's why I love this chalk paint. All right. So that's going to be I don't know why I'm being so careful down there. That's going to be the red X's. So I'm going to paint all of them in this pretty, pretty red. Then the O's I'm going to paint with the white chalk paint after this is good and dry so I don't end up smearing any colors together. This is going to be all red down here, so I don't even know why I worried about it. But anyway, that's the colors I'm going to use on this one. I just want to show you that real quick here, and then I will finish painting it up because, you know, there's nothing to it. It's just painting, so I didn't even need to mark that. And the very bottom of these letters you're not going to see anyway once you get that mesh and stuff on there. They're kind of going to be hidden, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, just as careful as you can be. So yeah, so this whole railing is going to be red all the way down. And this is going to get all covered up with the mesh too. You just want to paint it up in case you see through it. You don't want to see just the raw wood in there. But yeah, that's it. So this is just going to be red and white. I'll finish painting this off camera here. My little O's are going to be white. All right, let me set this aside here for 1 second and grab the truck. There we go. Little pieces of scrap paper here. I try to keep my desk pretty neat, but that doesn't always happen. All right, now for this guy, I'm probably going to paint the bottom here red too. It really doesn't matter. That's just where everything gets connected on here. But I'm going to do the, oh, I need black. I need to find my black chalk paint. There we go. So I want to do, oops, I want to do the, I don't have hardly any left in there. That's something I don't have any more of, I don't think, is black chalk paint. Is this black? Nope. I'm going to have to get, I have elephant, but I do not have black. So I'm going to have to get me some more black chalk paint. But anyway, I'm just going to need them for these wheels. Now the truck I'm going to paint in this same red. So I'll just start that since I already have this out. I'm just going to paint the whole thing red, and if I want to add any more details to it after, I may add some like, what am I trying to say? The distressing ink, wheesh, just to kind of give a little bit of detail here and there on the truck. And actually I may paint that a different color because that's the little headlight. See, now I'm getting real technical here. But this is why I had to draw the tops of these wheels on because, well, they're just not there. And hopefully I can carefully go around there. See, I already got red on the wheel, but that's okay. The black will cover that up pretty easy. Get it as round as I can. There we go. Not too bad. But like I said, I don't want to make you guys watch me paint this whole thing because it would take quite a while. It's the hardest part is getting this all painted up nice. I want that to be pink. There we go. Alright, so this whole thing's going to get painted in the red. And now this heart here, I'm going to do pink. And this one, I'm going to do in the white. And then the tires will be black. So that's it. And I think I'm going to get some... do I have any silver over here? Or even a light gray I might use right here. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No clue. Alright, well, I'll find my light gray. I have this gray here, but this might be a little bit too dark. But, well, as soon as I locate that, I know it's here somewhere. Anywho, light gray on the headlight. So that's what I'm going to use on that as soon as I find my little light gray paint. But anyway, I'm going to finish painting these up off camera. And then when we come back, I will show you what we're going to do with this mesh. Alright, I have these all nice and painted now. On this one here, I did take the distressing ink and a stiff brush and I just tap it in the distressing ink. I just kind of went around here a little bit, just to add the little detail of the fender. Same back here. I've just put a little on the edges, up here on the top of the hood where it would be a little maybe rusty or something. And the wheels, well, they're kind of round. I just painted them black. And then the little hearts up there. And then on this one here, what I did was, just to make it pop a little more, I just took a little tiny paintbrush and just made little dashes all the way around it to make it look like a little bit of stitching. So I just wanted to add one more little thing to this because I just thought they were still a little too plain. So what I did was I got out some of these wooden hearts from Dollar Tree. They have all different sizes. This is from a pack of just the loose hearts. These are like stickers. But I took out one of the pink ones that had the glitter on it that I'm going to glue onto here. And then I took out another one. This was a plain wood one. I just painted this white, and then I just sprinkled some of that like clear glitter on top of the paint while it was still wet. So I'm going to add these on here with just a little bit of hot glue. And we are going to stick these right in the center of these hearts, and I think it's just going to make these pop nice. So we're going to put that one there, and then we're going to add this pink glittery one. These were already glittered from in the package. That's how they came. We'll put that one right in the center of that one. I think that looks really cool. All right, so that's all I'm going to do to that frame. And now on this one, I just took two of these were actually the sticker dot, or the sticker, wooden sticker hearts rather, had like a little pop dot on the back. I just pulled them off, and I'm just going to add these one like over here on the O. I thought would be kind of cute, so we're just going to put one up here, and then I thought maybe we'll put one maybe like right there. That's kind of cute, so we'll do that. And then that just adds just a little bit more of something here to this thing. So then that'll have that on there. So now it's time to get all of our mesh done and put that on these rails here and get this going. So what I did is I had this little mat here. If you don't have one, you can just use a ruler to measure your mesh. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get this done with just one roll of each color. I'm going to add 2 colors to each little bunch of things, and I measured these out to about 8 inches. And then I have this little rotary cutter, which is wonderful. It comes in handy. But if not, you can just use scissors. It really doesn't matter. But this just makes your life so much easier. So I'll cut out one of those. Let's see, which one am I doing here first? Oh, this red and white one. And then I took one of the white, one of the red, and then just cut those out. And we're just going to roll these up. Now this mesh is so wide, it's really kind of difficult to work with. But, you know, it's Dollar Tree mesh. What are you going to do? I still think it's going to come out really good. So I'm just going to start rolling up one end. It's probably about 1 inch wide, the rolls. Then I just take something, I have my wire cutters here, just to set on that side. And then we're going to roll up the other end. Now with the really good mesh, you can just roll it right up. But this stuff, I kind of want to hide these edges because they do tend to fray a lot. So there, I'm going to roll up one side and then the other. And then if you have some of this sticking out, I just trim this off because, like I said, this mesh just is a pain in the neck. So to hold this one in place while I roll up the other one, I just have like a little hair clip. You use a paper clip, whatever, to hold that together for me. And then you're going to want to take your paper clips, pipe cleaners. I fold them in half and cut them like so. And then I just fold them in half again just to have them ready to go when I want to put them around these things here. So then we're going to take this one here too and roll it over about 4 times. Put my little things down here. This stuff just is just crazy stretches. Roll that over 4 times, just kind of pinch that together, and that looks kind of pretty. And then we're just going to take our clip off of here, put that on top, grab your pipe cleaner that you cut in half, and just put that around the center. And what I like to do is just fold these up to make sure you have it even, and then just give it a couple of good tight twists underneath there. So then this is the part that's going to go through your rails. So I did this, I alternated. I did some with the white on top, I did some with the red on top, and I did the same thing with the pink ones. So I can kind of alternate these colors a little bit. So that's how you roll up this mesh. It's really easy. I mean, you can rewind, watch that over again if you need to look at it again. But I just want to get going here because this is going to take a little bit of time. All right, so then I'm going to grab this one first because I did just finish painting the tops of those. So this one I'm going to do, since I have these pink and white hearts up here, I'm going to do this one in pink and white. So what I'm going to do is take one of these, and you're going to want your it to lay like this way on here, not like this, because this will just completely cover up your little truck there. So you're going to want them to go this way on here. So I am going to, I don't know if I want to hook these on the top or the bottom. I think the middle and the bottom will work out best for this, so we're not hiding our truck. So you're just going to take your little pipe cleaners, put them down in there like so, and then we are just going to go right across with these. We're just going to give it a good couple twists. You can cut off your ends as you go, or you can do it all at the end, which is what I usually do, and just keep cutting off these frayed ones from this mesh. Alright, so that one has a pink one on top, so now we want one. I'm going to do the bottom one here with the white on the top, and we're going to hook that to the bottom rail like so. This is really easy. The hardest part is getting these all cut out. And you could add more to these if you wanted to do like 3 on each one. It would, you know, make it a little bit fuller if that's what you'd like. So, all right, let's see. So I need one with the white on the top here. And I'm thinking I made 5 little bunches like this for each one. So I'm thinking that's going to be good enough. Maybe not. I don't know. We're going to see, because I haven't made, you know, these Dollar Tree frames before. So you're going to want to slide that over, get it up underneath there, get it nice and tight so it'll look real pretty like that. And then you're going to twist it on. You don't have to shove them that far, you know, because you can kind of move them as you go. You don't want to put it on there super tight. You want to be able to kind of slide them over. Alright, so that was the pink and white, so now I need a white and a pink. And I keep picking up the wrong ones. There we go. And then we're going to put one down here on the bottom rail. Same way, and we're just going to keep going across. I'm just going to hook that on there. Not too tight, because you want to be able to slide them over and get them nice and tight up against each other. So that is 2 sets. So let's see. I'm not sure. We may need to make a couple more of these. Alright, so then we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep adding these. Put one of these here. With the pink and white. And then one here with the white and pink on top. And the more you get on here, the more fussing you got to do with it. Alright, so we'll have that one there. And let's see, we're going to shove them over. You want to lift your little bunches up here so you can get them nice and close to each other. I think that's going to look pretty. Look how pretty that looks already. And then we're going to add some little hearts, a little bit of ribbon. Alright, so let's see. I'm getting lost here on which one I did last. Alright, pink and white. Wow, I got a whole thing on here. I did not cut that pipe cleaner. Alright, so we'll do pink and white one here. Oops, going the wrong way. Turn around. There we go. And there's a whole bunch of those little frayed edges hanging out. But you know, once you hang this up, it's not going to fray anymore because, you know, you're not going to keep messing around with it or anything. Alright, so now we're going to put another one on this bottom rail. And I think we may need 6 on here. This is 4. I got one more here. And then, yeah, I'm definitely thinking we are going to need 6 of these little bunches. I thought maybe 5 would work, but 6 is going to look a little bit better. So strike what I said. You need 6 bunches for each railing, because this 5 is just not quite going to cut it. Oh, I put that one up on the wrong railing. You guys probably saw me do that, didn't you? No wonder it looked funny. All right, get down there where you belong. Now, definitely it's going to need 6 because that's it here, and it still needs to have a couple more on here. All right, so I am going to make 2 more of these little batches we'll put on here, but I'll do that off camera. Save a little bit of time. So yes, you're going to need 6 little bundles of 2 on the bottom of this. That's looking really nice and full though. Really is. And it really hasn't buried too much of our truck. But you can fuss with this after you get them all on there. And then there you go. Looks like your little truck sitting on a cloud. All right, so I'll set that one aside, and then I'm just going to start this one because I'm going to do this one the same way. And this one I'm going to do with the red and white. I'm just going to start up here. Oops, there we go. Try to keep them going this way. Red and white, and then this one I did white and red. Alright. And I'm just going to get this one started here, and then I will finish this off camera too. And again, we're going to use 6, whoops, wrong railing again. No, it isn't. I did it right. 6 little bundles here on each one. Lift that up and slide this over, and there you go. It looks nice and full that way. I'm going to turn this so it's facing that way. Lift it up, slide it over. It's really easy. I mean, explaining it sounds kind of weird, but it is very, very easy, and that's going to look really pretty with the red and the white. All right, so I'm going to finish putting those on here on these rails, put the other 2 on the other one, and then we'll come back and we'll decorate it. I still have to figure out how I want to hang this to have it hang nice and straight. That I'm not sure about yet. I know I'm probably going to end up gluing like a piece of a pipe cleaner on the back just so you can hook it like on a nail or something. It's probably what I'm going to do, but you could always use like maybe a piece of jute string from here up or wherever it happens to balance nice and straight. But we'll figure that out once we get this done. So let me finish putting them on there and I will be right back. Okay, so this is all done now. I got those other ones on there. And on the back here, I just hooked a pipe cleaner right to this rail. And it'll hang nice because these, you know, the little puffy things here, your little mesh is gonna, you know, like push it out so it'll hang nice and straight. So instead of trying to glue a piece on there, I thought that was pretty easy to do. Just put that on there. I did it the same with the other one with the truck. Just a pipe cleaner, made a little loop. All right, now to decorate this up a little bit more, I'm gonna use some of these little hearts that come on these little sticks here, and we're just gonna pop them off. I love these little puffy hearts. These are all from Dollar Tree. And just pull your little stick out of there, and you're going to want to keep that because we're going to use that here so to help us not burn our fingers off. So what I did was I cut an 8-inch piece of this little heart ribbon here. And the only thing with this is the back of it is white. So I cut an 8-inch piece and then I cut it in half again. And what I'm going to do is glue this together just like that with a little bit of hot glue. So you just take your 8-inch piece, cut it in half, and then glue it together like that. And then I'm just going to take this little heart here, and I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on here, take our ribbon so it's facing front, so you want the wrong side on here, and then to hold that in the glue there for a second till it gets cooled off. That's what you're going to save your little stick for, so you're not burning your fingers. But that is it. There's what it, whoops, glue webs, what it will look like. So I did 4 of these, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other one, but with these pink hearts, that I'm going to do the same thing pretty much. Save your stick. And I took some of this, where is it? This ribbon here. No, that's not it. Where'd you go? Oh, here you are. This ribbon here. I thought I had another one cut out. All right, so we're going to cut this out. So all we're going to do is, I love this ribbon from Dollar Tree. It has those little hearts on them. And I've been wanting to use these for something else here, so I figured this would be a cute thing to do. So just grab your ruler, cut out an 8-inch piece, or longer, it depends on what you want to do. You can use any kind of ribbons, you can make them longer, you can add more, you know, whatever your preference is. I'm just kind of making this one a little bit simple. Now this one you don't have to cut because it's pretty much the same on both sides. So all I did with this is just kind of just pinched it there like that. And I'm just going to glue that on the back of this pink heart. Let's see, that looks like the good side. So again, I'm just going to add that on here and just glue that down like so. And you kind of spread them out so they flare out a little bit like that, but then that will look just like that. And I'm just going to hot glue these on here. You could wire them on if you wanted to, but I'm just going to use some hot glue just to make it a little bit easier. Oh, I know why, because I already put one on there to to figure out how I wanted them. Okay, so now we have our 4 of these. So let's do this one real quick here. I'm just going to start like up here, add one in like right there. We're just going to put some hot glue on the back. Real easy. I need more glue. There we go. Let's put a good amount of glue on there so it sticks real good. So we're just going to hold this up here. I'm going to stick that one in right about there and glue that just right onto the mesh, just like that. And then I'm kind of going to go up and down here. So I'm going to put one down here, one up here, and then one over here. And I think that will look really, really cute. So let me put my other one on the other side just so I can kind of get these nice and even. So maybe I'll make this one go this way a little bit. So that one will be right there, just glued right onto the mesh. You can have your ribbon stick out. That's what I said. You could have more, less ribbon, whatever you want to do. So then this one, I'm just setting these here just so I can kind of see where I want this. And I kind of want one up high and then maybe one down low. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Put some hot glue on this baby here. And then this one can go right down here. Oops, that's in my way. Move. There we go. Glue right onto my mesh. So that one's down a little bit, and then this one can be up a little bit, maybe going that way. But wherever you want to put them. There, so there is our pretty little heart decorations. And that is all I'm going to do to these. I'm going to trim off these little ends that are fraying here from yanking it around so much. But, I mean, it'll hold up fine once you get it all together. Get your little frayed ends off of there. And it's not going to fray anymore once you hang it up and leave it alone. But that is how that one's going to look. I'm going to hang both of these up when they're done so you guys can see how they look hanging. Alright, so here's our pink one. I already glued one pink one on here because that's what I was trying to figure out how I wanted these. That's why I thought I had another one cut. But there it is. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to put one over here on this side. That one's facing in, so we'll face this one in too, right about here. And then you can mess around after the glue dries. You can mess around. Oops, I got these two stuck together. Let me move this one out of the way so I'm not sticking them together. You can move your ribbons around once the glue dries to, you know, have them going in different directions, or tuck it under there, and that one will be coming out up there, or whatever you want to do. All right, so let's get these last two on here real quick. So let's see. Thinking this one's going to want to go right about here. So maybe I'll have that one facing that way, and then this one here we'll have going the other way a little bit. And I think that will be just lovely. So we'll stick this one up high. And there we go. And then once that cools off, I can move my ribbons around. And then that's just how that one's going to look. All right. So as soon as this glue cools off here, I'm going to just straighten out my ribbon a little bit. I will hang these up and show you how they look. But yeah, I think these are really cute. I love them. And they're really easy to do. It may sound a little complicated, but it's really not. It's once you make one, you'll see how easy it is, and you can make a bunch of these up real quick. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.